William Gheen of Americans for Legal Immigration PAC, or ALI PAC, here at Hold Their Feet to the Fire 2007 outside of the Phoenix Park Hotel. And what we want to do is let everybody see the hotel here, the Phoenix Park. On the second floor is where Blogger Row and Radio Row are operating. And we'd like to give the folks at home a little bit of a view of the operation here and what everybody's up to at this unprecedented and historic gathering of Americans fighting against amnesty and for immigration enforcement. Here we are on the second floor of the Phoenix Hotel, which is where Radio Row and Blogger Row are working to communicate to the people back home what's going on. This is the first year that Hold Their Feet to the Fire has had a Blogger Row, and this is it here in the background. We have over 8 bloggers that are working, and many great bloggers are working from home today to relay this information. If you look here, we have the ALI PAC blogger station with our volunteer working and loading up videos. Over here we have Frosty Woolridge, a name a lot of people. This is Frosty. Frosty, say hello from Blogger Row.
We're from Blogger Row here in Washington, D.C. My name is Frosty Woolridge, writing for newswithviews.com, Freedom's Phoenix, American Chronicle, and really just letting people know exactly what's going on here in the halls of power in Washington, D.C. with the fair Hold Their Feet to the Fire.
Where's the best way for people to read your reports today online?
They'll be reading it at Freedom's Phoenix, and ongoing they'll be reading it at American Chronicle as well as newswithviews.com.
Thanks for helping us make this happen, Frosty.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, we're moving over to Jake. This is Jake with Freedom Folks. Say hello to everybody, Jake.
Hey guys, Jake's from Freedom Folks here. We're here to blog the event. Make sure to check us out at www.freedomfolks.com.
And Jake's technical know-how has been invaluable and his wit much appreciated.
Thank you all.
This is Dan, Digger's Realm. Say hello, please.
Hi, Dan Amato, Digger. I gave my voice last night for Ramos and Campiano, the White House, the Freedom.
He's still whining about that.
You sounded great, Dan.
Check me out at diggersrealm.com, and I'm having a good time here. Everybody's supportive. It's working out great.
Thank you to everybody who helped send Dan up here. He's been very helpful, and he's good with the map.
And thank you for that reminder, Bill. Can you the camera come in? And thank you, ALI PAC supporters, all of you who donated to us too. Thank you.
You're welcome to that. Over here we have Tony Doles, who's TonyDoles.com and the Minuteman Civil Defense Corps. Tony, you speak fluent Spanish.
Sí, claro.
And that came in very handy with the Foreign Press Corps.
Yes, that was the first thing I did when I arrived here. There was, 20, 30 journalists, and I dealt with them.
And everybody can read your reports back at TonyDoles.com.
That's right.
Can you teach the folks back home real quick, how do you say illegals go home in Spanish?
Inmigrantes ilegales, váyanse a su propio país.
One more time.
Inmigrantes ilegales, váyanse a su propio país.
I agree. Over here we have Ruth with StopTheInvasion.com, or found on the web at
StopTheInvasion.blogspot.com.
Yep.
Hyphens in between the words. And I'm just an amateur blogger. I have another form of living, and I'm here just to cover everything in D.C. It's very exciting to be here, and we have lots and lots of video and reports to make on everything that we've captured. Very exciting personal interviews with Jim Moya and Monica Ramos, and coverage of the vigil last night in front of the Department of Justice, shouting at the White House. Very good stuff. I can't wait to put it out. So check Stop the Invasion on all the bloggers. We have a link on holdtheirfeettothefire.org. There's a link to all the bloggers, so that you can find us all right there.
Ruth, it's been a great pleasure working with you so far. You've been great to work with. We're going to take you now, and we're going to cut this clip, and then we're going to take you and show you some of the radio show broadcasts that are going out throughout the the second floor. We are on Radio Row, which is the different booths that the broadcasters occupy from all across the country, and we believe that there's about somewhere around 25 different broadcast stations, and we're told that over 50 bloggers and radio show hosts from around the country have stations set up like this throughout the hotel, and are broadcasting to the people who are helping us back home. And we certainly appreciate everyone who's back home calling and reinforcing what we're doing today.
This is Talk Radio.
Now right there is the Capitol. It's important for everybody to remember that millions of dollars are being spent by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, Bank of America, Miller Brewing. They're trying to convince lawmakers to go for the largest amnesty for illegal aliens in the history of this country. And if they allow the illegal aliens to stay, there will be no wall with an army on it. No wall with an army will stop the next 20 million coming to America. So for you folks back home, we're applause and your faxes are appreciated, and the battle is raging over on Capitol Hill today. Thank you for participating in Hold Their Feet to the Fire 2007.